There's another way in which we get into a situation where we need to sell, but we don't enjoy selling, and that is through something called the mindset. What happens is that we've been on the other side of the table being sold by salespeople, and some of us don't like the way that we get sold. And there are certain things that they do, the salespeople do, that we don't particularly like. For example, one of the things that many salespeople do is that they act subservient. If I'm a professional, I don't want to be subservient to someone. If I'm an expert with credentials and qualifications, I have a certain level of authority. And as a qualified professional, I bring certain value to the marketplace. So if I'm acting subservient, I'm undermining my authority and professionalism. So if I act subservient, I cannot be the professional advisor that I want to be and probably should be. The thing though is that if we approach selling the right way, we don't have to be subservient, but we don't know how to do that. So we equate being a salesperson with being subservient. And then we kind of make this connection internally that selling is beneath me, that I don't want to be the kind of a person that a normal salesperson is. So this is one mindset. Selling is beneath me, that gets in the way of us being able to go out there and do the kinds of things that we need to do to bring in revenues. Another mindset that is connected to the first one is that if I sell, they won't like me. We've seen salespeople do certain things that we don't like them for. We've all been subjected to some salesy behavior from salespeople. They won't listen to what I'm saying. They talk too much. They will not hear no as an answer. They'll keep pushing something that we've already told them that we're not interested in. They'll bait and switch, and on and on and on it goes. All of these things that salespeople do, we don't like them for it at some level, maybe subconsciously. Sometimes even after we buy it from them, we don't like the behavior. So we equate that behavior with being a salesperson, as in, this is what it's like to be a salesperson. And then we basically make up this belief, which is that if I sell, people won't like me. There is some truth in that belief, by the way, which is that if we sell like that, of course they won't like me, but we don't know that we have an option not to behave like that and still bring in healthy sales revenues for our business. So we just don't make the effort that we could and probably should to bring in healthy sales revenues for our business. The third mindset that gets in the way of us being able to bring in revenues is that professionals don't need to sell. Again, this is all connected. The belief system that drives this mindset goes something like this. I'm a professional, I have value and I bring value to the table, and I'm proud of what I do. And if I'm so good at what I do, why is it that I need to sell the way that salespeople do? Basically, we believe that if we're so good as professionals, the client should just come to us and line up to buy from us. And because of this belief system or this mindset, we don't want to go out there and do the kinds of things that we need to do to bring in revenues into the company. The fourth one is not really a mindset in a sense, but there is something in there that makes it into a mindset that gets in the way of us being able to bring in revenues, which is that selling used to be fun, but it's not fun anymore. This is for those of us who've sold for a while and we've enjoyed the game of selling. Selling used to be fun, but somehow we get to a situation where something has changed, something is different. Maybe the industry that we're in has shifted underneath us, or maybe people's buying behaviors have changed with the information that they have now that they didn't have before. And because of those reasons, selling is not what it used to be. It's not fun anymore. I don't enjoy selling anymore. And when this happens, we don't want to get in front of the people that we need to get in front of and have the conversations and the dialogues that we need to have to bring in sales revenues. The unconventional sales strategies that I have in mind are meant to bypass or short circuit these belief systems so that we can show up as professionals that we are and engage in a conversation that allow us to close sales and bring in revenues at good margins. Hi, my name is Bhavesh Nayak with aware.com. That's AWAYRE.com, where salespeople go to learn how not to be salespeople and professionals go to learn how to be salespeople. If you happen to be in a situation where you need to sell something to someone, but you don't enjoy the process of selling, I have some good news for you. I've prepared a checklist of 20 unconventional sales strategies that will allow you to stop being a stereotypical salesperson, but will also allow you to bring in more revenues at better margins and with less effort. You can download this free checklist by clicking the link below. Happy selling and thank you for watching.